You ever wonder what it feels like to drift quietly inside your own mind, to witness the ceaseless activity hidden within the confines of your skull? While you sleep tonight, your brain will replay your past, predict your future, and quietly decide who you become next. Welcome to AR Calm Science, where we explore the quiet wonders of the human mind, one story at a time. The brain, a universe of its own, remains awake even as the world sleeps. It hums, it whispers, it dreams, and yet it never pauses. Imagine lying down tonight, the soft glow of a lamp casting shadows across the room. As your eyelids grow heavy, your mind begins to wander into a realm that few ever truly notice. Inside, a vast network of countless cells communicates in silent symphonies. Each neuron fires with purpose, moving in rhythms invisible to you. This quiet orchestra works tirelessly, orchestrating everything you think, you feel, and you remember. Some parts of this organ are aware of what they do. Others remain enigmas, mysteries wrapped in folds and crevices, even to scientists. It is astonishing how something so fragile, encased within bone, holds the power to shape entire worlds. Your thoughts, your dreams, your fears, every fleeting emotion, all of it stems from this delicate mass. And still, it feels effortless. As if by magic, your brain balances complexity and simplicity with the grace of a tightrope walker, navigating endless information without pause. Consider memory. What you remember is never exactly what happened. It is a reconstruction, a fragile retelling that blends truth, perception, and imagination. The very act of recalling a moment slightly alters it, and yet this imperfect mechanism allows you to learn, adapt, and grow. Every memory is a story rewritten in whispers, a reminder that even the mind's errors have a purpose. Sleep itself is a wonder. While your body rests, your brain becomes deeply active, replaying experiences, reorganizing information, repairing itself. It decides what should be remembered and what can quietly fade. Dreams rise from this process, blending past and present, reality and fantasy. These dreamscapes are not meaningless. They are rehearsals, places where the mind practices emotion, decision-making, and possibility. Not all of the brain's work is gentle. Fear moves through neural pathways with astonishing speed, often before conscious awareness. It protects, it warns, but it can also mislead. Anxiety is not weakness. It is the echo of a system designed to keep you alive. Even in stillness, your brain negotiates between instinct and logic, emotion and reason. Every sensation you experience is filtered through this unseen conductor. The warmth of a cup of tea, the softness of a blanket, the sound of distant rain, all interpreted through memory and expectation. The brain does not simply react, it predicts, it imagines, anticipates, and sometimes deceives, creating realities as vivid as the world outside. Learning reshapes the brain itself. Each new skill strengthens neural connections, slowly building pathways through repetition. This plasticity allows adaptation, recovery, and growth. Quietly and patiently, your brain rewires itself beneath daily awareness. Fragile, yet remarkably resilient. Emotions are not just feelings. They are chemical symphonies guiding attention, memory, and behavior. Joy can enhance learning. Stress can blur recall. Every experience leaves a trace, shaping future thoughts in subtle, invisible ways. Even time bends inside the mind. Fear stretches moments endlessly. Contentment makes hours disappear. Time, as you feel it, is not reality. It is perception, sculpted by your brain. Much of this work happens unconsciously. From breathing and heartbeat to habits and instinctive reactions, your unconscious mind quietly governs life. You rarely notice it, yet it is always there, guiding and protecting. Despite its power, the brain is delicate. Sleep loss, stress, poor nutrition, even small imbalances can reshape mood and perception. It is a reminder that the organ carrying your identity also depends on care. Humans are drawn to stories because the brain is wired for them. When you imagine an experience, your brain reacts as if it were real. This is empathy, imagination, simulation, all unfolding within tissue, no larger than a loaf of bread. Creativity emerges from this complexity. The ability to connect ideas, imagine possibilities, and transcend limits is deeply human. Insight often arrives unexpectedly, the quiet culmination of countless silent calculations beyond awareness. And yes, the brain can be deceived. Illusions, biases, false memories. These are not failures. They are shortcuts in a system built for survival, not perfection. In these imperfections, we glimpse how perception truly works. What feels like a flaw is often a window, a quiet opening into the way the brain simplifies a complex world. It does not aim for perfection. It aims for survival, to move quickly, to decide efficiently, to protect you, even when certainty is impossible. And so, it fills gaps. It predicts. It assumes. Sometimes it gets things wrong. But without these shortcuts, life would slow to a standstill. Social connection, too, is deeply biological. Long before language, long before written thought, the brain learned how to connect. Empathy, trust, and love arise from neural activity and chemical messengers, invisible signals that guide how we bond, how we care, how we belong. When you see another person smile, your own brain mirrors that expression. When someone suffers, networks within you respond as if the pain were your own. This is not coincidence. It is wiring. The brain does not merely experience the social world. It builds it. Every interaction, every shared glance, every moment of understanding is constructed within neural circuits designed for connection. During deep sleep, the brain turns inward, away from the noise of the senses, away from the demands of the day. It cleans itself, removing waste, restoring balance, repairing what has been worn. Memories are revisited. Some are strengthened. Others are softened, their edges smoothed by time. Dreams emerge quietly, not as random images, but as symbolic stories. Fragments of reality woven together with imagination. They replay emotions. They explore possibilities. They allow the mind to rehearse life in safety. Without this nightly process, emotional and cognitive health slowly fades. Focus weakens. Mood darkens. The mind loses its clarity. Sleep is not rest from thinking. It is thinking at its deepest level. Your senses do not show you reality as it truly is. They offer an interpretation, a version of the world shaped by expectation, experience, and memory. Light enters the eyes, but meaning is added later. Sound reaches the ears, but emotion colors it afterward. What you perceive is not a recording. It is a creation. The world you see is not objective. It is constructed. Your brain selects what matters. It filters what does not. It builds a reality that feels solid and continuous, even though it is constantly changing. Decisions arise from a delicate balance of intuition and logic. Sometimes the brain reasons slowly, weighing options, considering outcomes. Other times, it decides instantly. What feels like instinct is often experience compressed into a moment. Vast subconscious calculations completed before awareness arrives. Mistakes happen, not because the system is broken, but because it is efficient. Mistakes are part of the design, gentle reminders that survival values speed more than perfection. Each choice you make reshapes neural pathways. Each decision leaves a trace. Habits form quietly. Repeated actions strengthen neural circuits, making behaviors easier, more automatic, more familiar. Over time, these patterns feel effortless. They become part of who you are. Changing them requires effort because it means reshaping pathways built patiently over years. But the brain remains flexible, plastic, capable of change. Every small decision, every moment of awareness quietly rewires who you are becoming. Curiosity itself is encoded in the brain. The desire to explore, to understand, to reach beyond the known. Novelty activates reward systems. Learning releases quiet satisfaction. This is why questions feel alive, why discovery feels meaningful. The mind does not merely respond to the world, it reaches forward, anticipating, imagining, searching for patterns. This drive ensures growth, adaptation, and survival. Emotion, memory, and thought are inseparable. They rise together, intertwined. A single memory can trigger joy, sadness, or longing. Each experience leaves a chemical imprint, shaping how future moments are felt. Even the simplest act, breathing, blinking, walking, relies on extraordinary coordination beneath awareness. The brain manages countless processes without asking for attention. Efficiency born of evolution. Grace hidden in complexity. And yet, for all its power, the brain remains delicate. Stress alters perception. Fatigue dulls clarity. Neglect leaves marks. Care restores balance. Rest sharpens thought. Calm nurtures creativity. Sleep protects identity. For all its complexity, the brain invites wonder rather than fear. Each discovery leads to deeper questions. Each answer opens new mysteries. Understanding the brain is not about control. It is about appreciation. So tonight, as your body rests and your thoughts drift, remember this. Your brain never truly sleeps. It continues quietly, tirelessly, faithfully. It dreams. It learns. It protects. Fragile, yet resilient. Mysterious, yet familiar. Powerful, yet gentle. And within it, the story of you continues, silently, endlessly, beautifully.